I woke up to $2,520 in my bank account this morning, which means I got paid. So let's go through this video to show you guys what I did with the money and what I plan to do in the future. If you are into that, please stay tuned. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Bo. I'm 32 years old. I live in Seattle, Washington, and I am on a journey to reach $1 million net worth before retirement age. I like to show the journey to get there. There are a lot of bumps in the road. It is not perfect, as you guys will see in this video, and as you may have seen in some of my recent videos. I struggle with spending, but also save a lot of money every month as well. And so I am for those people who don't have a perfect story, but are still trying to make progress while everything is crazy. So if you're into that, please stay tuned and I will get right into the video. Nothing new in terms of goals. Nothing has changed. So we're just gonna go straight to the bills. For my bills, a few things came out. So YouTube Plus came out. I paid the $25.37. For groceries, I did just get some yesterday, and it was a little bit over budget at $134.61. And then for electric, it was under budget at $52.67. Everything else is to be determined. For my savings, nothing. I've saved nothing. I'm not gonna be able to save anything in May, so there's that. For my sinking funds, nothing for my ski vacation, but for my cabin trip. So there's actually 2 cabin trips, as I mentioned in my last video. And cabin trip number 1 is done in terms of sinking funds. So now for number 2, I need to save $2,500 for the cabin total. And as of 5/9/2025, I saved $2,000. So yes, that is 79% of my check went toward my cabin trip in July. So that leaves me with $520 left to last 2 weeks. And I think I can do that. I don't have too many bills scheduled. So that is where we are for right now. I'm just gonna do this, $2,000, so that you guys know that is a separate occurrence there. And again, for savings, I did not save this month. I will not be able to save until June. So that's gonna be stagnant for the rest of the month. And now we can go into kind of the nitty gritty of things, into the numbers, just to show you guys where we are so far. So just as a quick overview, if you look at my calendar, you will see that we are right here. I've had a few spending days, not too many. I went grocery shopping on the 8th. I saved $2,000, and I had dinner with friends last night as well. That was about $29, about $30. And that was planned for. And tonight I have an opera outing with my friends, and that's gonna be around $10, give or take. That's where we are right now. I'm super excited for the trip, but admittedly, I don't have any money budgeted to spend on the trip. I really only put a sinking fund in place for the accommodations and the car. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make money appear on this trip. All right, so here are my numbers. I wrote them all out in advance for you. Like I said, so far I have been paid once this month outside of my bank interest, and it was $2,520. And of that $2,500, I took 79% and I put it right into my July cabin sinking fund. I will be spending that money literally on June 4th because the people that I rent from take the full amount a month in advance. So I will not have this money for long. Right now it's in my high yield savings account, so I can get some interest from it, but I'll be pulling that out early June in order to pay off the cabin. So in terms of bills, right now I put in everything that I have paid so far. And I really think what's setting me back, besides the spontaneous cabin trip, is that my rent had a prorate attached to it, so it made it a little bit higher for this month. Other than that, I think we'll be okay. My dog is in the groomer's appointment. He's in the groomer's office right now, and I think that's gonna be about $75-ish, but I have 100 budgeted for that, so that will be fine. In terms of everything else, we're looking good. So let's go to our spending. If you see in the spending, I'm doing okay. It's just that I'm gonna need to stretch the rest of my money out. So let's see where we are for right now. As you guys know, I budgeted $400 for spending for the whole month, and I didn't think about how I should be allocating money towards the cabin trip. So again, we'll figure out how we're gonna navigate that. But in the meantime, with the $400 of spending in mind, let's see how much I've spent so far. So right now I am at $248.70. So I have $151.30 left for the rest of this month. How am I gonna make that stretch for like 2-3 weeks? I don't know. And when it comes to my spending, this could have been avoided, right? Like I say this all the time. However, it is, getting hot in Seattle again. So I've been spending a lot of time with my sister, and if there's one thing my sister's gonna do, is she's gonna find a hobby and she's going to rope you in. And so she got some roller skates from someone and told me, let's go roller skating. So I went and got some roller skates. I got the cheapest ones that were of quality that I could find. And then I went to go get a helmet. My budget for the helmet was $60, but the one that I found from a specific bike shop that was $45 to $54 wasn't in the store. So they showed me to one that looked just like that helmet that I wanted, like the same shape, that tortoise shell shape. And it was $95. So after tax, it came out to $104.83. All of that to say, after this, I'm gonna try not to spend so much. Let's see if it actually works. But we're not doing too bad. $151.3 left. We're not quite halfway through the month, but I'm not feeling pessimistic about it. I'm feeling optimistic. Even though I'm not able to save this month, I think things are pretty stable. And yeah, I'm not mad at this. So that is everything for this budget. So far, so good. I've noticed as well that my paycheck is a little bit bigger than even the last one. So maybe there was something with the prorating of the raise in April, but I finally have broken $5,000 a month in payment, which is great. I'm still gonna work for a promotion though, but I am happy with what I have right now. I'm actually gonna go and practice skating, just get back in the hang of it right after this video. So what I wanna know from you guys is how you're doing in May, what plans do you have for the summer, and how are you budgeting for those plans, or anything else that you feel compelled to tell me in the comments below. That's what I wanna see when I go down there, and I will see you in the next video.